After a HLTV comment, props to whoever that guy is, you've made yourself famous, versus Vitality. ORKS come into this one with confidence. Mirage is a great map for them to show what they can do. They'll be the aggressors as they were on the mic. They will be on a server as well. The T side is where they begin versus the likes of Vitality. Talk about a baptism by fire. It's the very top where they will begin, but their faces will be heading to the ground immediately as they will be delivered upon by Vitality. But Olymp get a frag at the very least. That bomb is extremely lost in that mid position. But Vitality are ranked #1 for a reason, and ORKS are learning this very quickly indeed.
Well, any thoughts of a slow start for Vitality, I think, have been squashed. Unless Olymp can do the impossible. Spotted out there, so now they know roughly where he should be coming from. ZywOo in that ladder room. Best rated pistol round player in the world. It's a double kill this time. Spinks closes out the final frag. Good start for Vitality, and it is just clear how much individual skill there is on this roster. I think the 4 star players all feel like star players, which is wild to say because not many teams have that luxury. But it's hard to pick out a weakness in this Vitality squad right now. So a good start for them. And smiles already on their faces. See if those continue. Wow, it's quite rare for the only pistol to be bought to be the Tech 9 in this round. I'd have thought you'd go for the Deeg. Try and land some headshots, try and crack open a bomb site.
HS had no pistol briefly. He did pick one up. I'm looking out for that now because we did see a round where one of the players was pistolless in the previous game. We saw so much in that previous game, honestly. There were so many different things we saw, including somebody with no weapon in one of the rounds until their teammate died, at which point they collected a pistol. So, yes, it has been a bizarre beginning to the day. If you haven't, speaking of the Gucci Academy, obviously, Milky is the Americans say alumni. If you haven't seen the mini documentary that they did with ZywOo, then definitely check it out. It's very, very interesting to get a bit more background on one of the best players in the world. They are having a very successful clean out of this second round. I do think that there's probably an overhaul of, like an Overpass-esque overhaul of Mirage that's already started. And maybe it's already complete, who knows? We saw leaks of New Inferno, and I imagine even if more than one is complete, they'll drip feed them out one by one. So I'm very curious to see what a new and improved Mirage will look like in that respect. But for now, the old precious CSGO Mirage will continue. Vitality haven't been challenged too much just yet, but the AK-47s are out for the ORKS now.
Bit of damage there on mid. The bomb is in Palace, by the way, alone. So this is set up as a split. It's getting denied in that mid portion, though. Such a strong setup there for Vitality in and around mid. And now Veggie seeing if he can find the timing from Palace, but Apex just slips back. That might have been the window of opportunity gone away from Veggie now. He will decide to fall back in a 2v4. Not easy to come back from here. Okay.
Nice one.
I mean, a one-tap.
You're going to one-tap someone. Yeah, make it ZywOo. Oh, yes.
Hey.
Yes, more Milky, please. 2-1-2. The bomb still in the hands of ORKS. You can see Veggie carrying it on the radar. Now, with Spinks not finding anything just yet, Magisk will certainly be staying towards that A-bomb site. But how long are ORKS going to hold this for? 30 seconds. And a walk towards short. Eventually, they'll have to start running, though. So I imagine Spinks will likely get some sound cues. Because otherwise, you have no time to clear the bomb site itself. And That could be very problematic indeed. And off they go. Well, there's all the information. This might be a winnable round, but surely they plant 4 short. Will they get the plant in time? Spinks going for what he can see. That leaves Veggie in the clutch then. 1 versus 2. With that smoke in the middle of the site. Could have headed towards the shop. Could have headed elsewhere. Speaking ahead, Magis doesn't have one anymore, leaving Spinks in the clutch then. But where is he coming from? Spotted! But it's Veggie to be swatted by the likes of Spinks, and the clean sheet remains for Vitality.
Good start for Vitality, who have become a team who don't really lose against underdogs very often. You look at some of their recent losses, one against ENTS, one against G2. Maybe that loss against NIP all the way back in the Blast groups could be an upset that you say is against a lower ranked team. But in general, they have been pretty reliable as of late. And we're seeing that early here. No slow start needed. Content was lovely from Milky, though. I think that is the main aim for ORKS at this event. It has to be just show that you are competitive, show off your individual skill, show you can compete at this level of Counter-Strike. See if that comes through for them. This time a fast A play being prepared with Apex committed to the site. That molly is spreading. He still gets a kill. There's no one there to trade for ORKS.
Yeah, it's going to have to be a fast play because of the lack of utility, really, but they get stuck in the choke point. Versus Vitality, they don't want to get stuck in a choke point. They are showing you why Magis run through the smoke as they will be dispatched of ORKS. They came into this one with confidence, but maybe now they're realizing just what they are up against as Vitality grow from strength to strength. So they're doing some damage, ORKS, so they're keeping it competitive in the sense that they can break Vitality at some point, but bearing in mind ORKS are going to be on pistols for this round. Vitality have a chance to build again. There will be some investment to keep that CT economy lower rather than higher. As we can see, Milky's been given a scout. So far, it kind of feels like a Cub is playing a bit too much with the main Lion. Gets a swipe. See how much bite ORKS have as this continues.
There's a bit of utility in this round. Oh, that nade onto Milky won't help, though. Thought they might flash him in to try and get a pick. He's gone dry. Meanwhile, the flash set up in reply. Magis actually peeks before the flash and gets a double kill because of it. And that tag on the scout, not enough. Solid work from Magisk as that anchor. Doesn't look like we're going to get much out of ORKS here. 5-0 for Vitality, and they haven't had too many issues so far.
It's quite an interesting, it's almost like an exhibition, like the vacuum of this one map. Mirage, the opening map, picked by an up-and-coming new squad. Essentially, you know, you could call them a pug team. Maybe whether they've got synergy or not, I think in this scenario, it's like a pug team who've got a lot of skill versus the best team in the world. But as an exhibition, it's quite a fascinating scenario. And I think Mirage is a great start to this, just to see how it plays out. Quite curious about it. It's been quite interesting so far, and Vitality have shown why they are the best. See how it continues. Again, a fast play, but a delayed drop from Veggie, but he'll be dispatched off by Magisk as well, who is on an island now, dealt with by SNX. Reinforcements keep on coming, but Vitality have got the man advantage. He'll be happy to play retake in this spot. There'll be a pop flash for SNX to try and find some more. Put it one towards Connector, waiting for him to come out. And then there were two, Milky and Olymp. That bomb is rotating elsewhere, so Olymp may have to die on his sword here. We'll see what Milky chooses to do. He will be found eventually, I am sure.
Well, Milky landed one shot back on that ult. Now they know where he is, though, and Apex will cut off any retreat. So these two other players can stick around on A. Currently both looking towards ramp on the Vitality side, but I think now that the time has ticked a little further, they realize the reposition is a possibility. Flames will play the headshot angle against the AWP on this right side. It's going to be very hard for Milky to handle. They've even got a flank coming with 30 seconds remaining. This is brutal for Milky. even the save would be difficult at this point.
If they frag him, you've got to say the milk's gone bad. Apex has got a fair chunk of money as well. He'll be about 10k once this round is concluded. So I wouldn't be surprised if they send it on Milky. Oh, he's in so much trouble. I don't think he survives this. The milk's gone bad!
You're so excited to say it.
I really was.
I'm happy you got the chance.
6-0 then. Welcome to real Counter-Strike, say Vitality. I don't even know what they could take from this, really, from what we've seen so far. They've gone for some fast rounds towards A. They've been drilled. Magisk has over-delivered. He's found 2. Yes, he's been traded, but the numbers, he did enough to keep the numbers good for Vitality. They can chill on the other side of the smoke grenades. They haven't been able to plant a bomb fast enough, ORKS, to play that post-plant. Or even plant a bomb. So there's lots of challenges that they have to solve within, well, right now, basically. Got to figure out a way in versus the likes of Vitality. SNX and HS both on 1 frag apiece. The rest not doing much better.
Yeah, not much going for ORKS right now. Milky did get dropped a Tech 9 because he only had $100 after dying after time in that previous round. So the squad will also get what they can, and they've been trying some of these fast A plays, but just has been reliable so far. This time he might be in trouble. No kills for him. Saiwoo's in CT, and there's no smoke to deny. They keep on going for him. The dink's not bad. Saiwoo will back on up, and Flames takes initiative instead. He'll mop up the final 2 frags. Not bad ground game from ORKS, but not enough to get that bomb down.
Flames is a beast. He is awesome. He's the only Counter-Strike player I've given a jar of honey to. That was before he joined Vitality, so it seemed to be prosthetic.
Ooh.
That was quite a nice shot, wasn't it?
Not bad from Saiwoo, not bad. But not a good display for us, 11-1. Man, ORKS are really going for this A execute, aren't they? They're convinced it'll work eventually.
See how it goes. If they can slightly adjust something, maybe it can work out better for them. They had chain flashes in the previous round. This time there's no answer. Saiwoo is still standing for the time being, but these smokes will be a problem. They need to get this bomb planted quickly, though. Saiwoo is 12 for 1, having problems fragging him, as everybody does, pretty much. So there's a bomb plant, but there isn't a round for ORKS, as an 8th is found for Vitality. So far, so good. Again, this is kind of what you want to see in this scenario, generally speaking. You want to see your dominant team dominant, and the pugging team get slapped around a bit. And that's kind of what's happening at present. They are earning their stripes, ORKS.
Yeah, I like the switch up in some of the nades and some of the plays there for ORKS onto A, because Magisk was getting a lot done from under Palace. They run out through ramp and they get some flashes onto him a little sooner, so they can actually get that opening kill. But it's still not enough because the rest of Vitality are so solid on those rotates. Can this play out through A? Saiwoo's got the kill on mid. Magisk tries to switch it up, but the molly too good. So Magisk getting a lot of action here on this A site, but this time a 4v4 post plant could be established. That's much more like it for ORKS.
Apex coming in from the back. He's only got 1 death as well. Flashes are. Here's Saiwoo. The quick scope is dirty. The man almost never misses, but maybe there's a chance. He's finally been fragged for a 2nd time. Apex and Spinks coming through. Apex's flank is very close indeed. Spinks has got 8150 and no defuse kit, which could have a part to play in this round. Milky dispatched of. Is there an angle for default? SNX now up over the smoke. Spinks may find him first. No, indeed he will. And Apex is the man to get that defuse with the kit. Somebody tell Spinks to buy a kit, please.
Yeah, I mean, they're basically maxing out on money. Oh, he's picked one up. He doesn't have to buy one.
Cheating.
Oh, good retake in the end, but it's all about Saiwoo. Some of these shots, that one's not easy. That's a good one, and then this. Oh, quick adjustment. SNX did get that lineup in reply, but still Vitality have that flank from Apex, which makes a pretty big difference. Spinks makes sure to defend his comrade. 9-0. ORKS getting a little closer to round wins, but still see on the kill counts that Vitality have been pretty damn dominant here.
So much glow in the keyboards on the Vitality side. Really cool with the French flag keycaps for those wielding that. Waiting for one more keycap set. A Scrabble keycap set, which I already have, but a different profile. DSA rather than XDA, and then I'm done. Then I'm out of the game.
Scrabble one sounds cool.
It is amazing, yeah. So that's a Cassido, who is a developer who also makes keycaps on the side. But anyway, ORKS have another full buy. They're dumping a lot of util. That bomb heading towards the A bomb site with the fake sold towards B, perhaps. But Magisk is still here and still needs to be dealt with. Surprise, says Magisk. He found a bomb, and now he's got a crossfire with Apex. Apex, who is 10 for 1. Make it 11. Make it 2. 3-on-3 for ORKS as they try to find their first round versus the #1 ranked team here at ESL Pro League. Trying to keep their feet out of the fire. Flames is a difficult man to deal with on Mirage, especially. That much was clear in the OG days and continues to be so in the Vitality days. And not just on this map either. Magisk will finish off the job. Another one for Flames. Flamesy. I say Flames most of the time, but it is Flamesy. So I'll say it here and there.
I love that position from Magisk. Rotate was over to B, and notice how many different positions Magisk has played on this A site as the anchor. Keeps switching it up, and ORKS are struggling to deal with that right now. And just up on Palace, that little corner is really hard to clear quickly. That's why he can just get away with that kill that he needed, drop that bomb. Might be time for ORKS to try this B site instead. They haven't had any real success on those A plays. Looks like much more of a default round from ORKS, which I really see much of so far.
That angle has the shelf life. It's becoming shorter and shorter. The expiry date is around the corner on that jump peak. Use by insert date here. The angle is different in the CS2 version, even before a full overhaul comes through. Right now, it feels like, have you ever seen a food mallet? Like if someone has a steak, sometimes they'll batter it with a food mallet. It feels like Vitality are the food mallet and ORKS are a slice of sirloin right now, simply getting smashed on a kitchen table.
Yeah, and it continues. I think they were hoping, because Olymp was on the B site, that they could draw the rotation. Vitality not going to fall for those tricks, though. And Spinks with 3 kills, catching up with the rest of the squad. 11-0 then.
Mate, you've got nuke to come.
I know,
bro,
right?
dude, bro. You've got nukes to come versus Vitality, man. That's going to be, that needs to be after the watershed. They need to delay that map.
Yeah.
Zonic's got not much to do today. He could leave.
He looks very relaxed, yeah, I gotta say. All right, 15 and 3 on Zywoo. HS is going to move into mid. HS, a player with a bit of experience. If you remember back towards 2016, 2017, played for Rogue, Penta, Optic, all solid teams. There we go. HS is getting involved now. 10 shot there onto Apex. Actually doing a bit of damage onto Magisk as well. They've actually snuck in through connector here. Zywoo's got to be there. Oh, and he's not scoped in. He doesn't spot HS. This is finally a chance for ORKS.
Creeping towards B. No sound cues for Flame Z. Flame Z. He makes no assumptions and handily deals with the matter. He's been so fun to watch for Vitality. How instantly he's been dependable for the squad. Like if you look at the B-bomb site on Inferno, we've seen so many multi-frags from him. In a short time, he's been on the Vitality squad. And they got him for free. They got him for free. They collected vouchers on a weekly magazine and cashed them in and got Flamesy.
Yeah, just such a great player to pick up. Pretty much perfect timing, right? Becomes available. He's clearly a great fit. And it's working out wonders for Vitality. There is this B-sided play. Flames has been tested all that often on this site itself. Smoke will be popped down. Apex here to help him. Jump up should be denied. Flames almost a second through the smoke, but Olimp comes out of nowhere. 2 kills from that back line. Now we're into a 3-on-3.
Yeah, Spinks is a bit far away for the time being as well. Great continuation spray from Magisk, who stands with a single point of health. No grenades to frag him with. There'll have to be a gun. Clock is ticking. Diffuse kits for everybody. Magisk will get the AWP as Zywoo and Spinks come through to do the rest of the work. 6 HP for Veggie. Someone's got to get on that bomb quickly, though. Magisk towards that bench position, but Zywoo's the one to deliver the job. Clean sheet remains then. Will it be 15? You start to wonder. I don't know if any of these rounds have been close. That one was close maybe in terms of time. Kind of saw the win coming for Vitality.
Yeah, even when Orcs are getting onto bomb sites, it's not like a position where you expect them to win the round in the majority of scenarios, especially because that A site, which has been hit so often, very retakeable. On this occasion, B was retakeable as well. His first kill from Magisk really helped make a difference there. And this, I mean, what do you want to do against Zywoo? He's got that sort of ability within him. Or in the right position again from Zywoo. Little gap. Rare miss coming in there from Zywoo, but the nade do a little more damage. Asset Hex down to 12 health. Control has been taken by Orcs though, without a casualty, so some positives to take from that.
A lot of footsteps heading towards the short position, and guess who? It's Zywoo! Come to Papa! Oh boy, bomb has been dropped, repositioning. Flames will steal one of the kills at the very least, and Zywoo makes some space for himself, looking to get even dirtier with these frags, avoids all the grenades, and Flames, there's no way you can go. There's no good option. Everything is bad. Every direction is bad, but it's even worse when you head towards Zywoo.
Third timeout taken. I do love the idea that they're playing Guess Who, and every player on the opponent's thing is Zywoo, but they just never guess him. They just keep messing it up. Kind of feels like that right now. They can't find him. 20 kills in a half. Not bad from Zywoo.
I do like the hubris though. Don't clown on them for the hubris. We want hubris. We want outrageous statements being made. We want lofty targets. Even if people crash and burn, you want a smack talk, etc. More of that, please. Well then, Vitality. 2 more to go for the 16-0. Vintage strats there, smoke up on short and grenades in the window, but nothing doing. Easily avoided. 15-0, Vitality unchallenged in the first half. How long will the second half go? Will it be 1 round? Will it be more? Find out very soon. That's a great way to bring us back from the break, because that man Zaiwu is having a great time. It's a warm-up for him for the matches to come. They are going for a 16-0. I love the camaraderie on this side of Vitality. I don't think this is a big deal, even if this is to be a 16-0 for these Orc lads. I don't think it's a big deal at all. It's fine. It's the best team in the world, damn it! They're ranked #1!
Not wrong, not wrong. Here we go. 15-0. Do they get it? I'm not going to say the magic word because everyone thinks it's a jinx as soon as you say it. They are running into B though. HS with the dualies. Zaiwu down early, but Magisk able to trade. Olymp with one straight back, but Flames gets it into a 3-on-3, and this should be a bomb plant unless Veggie has something to say about it.
Angles, they've got personnel. Flames now is in the clutch. 1 versus 2. A minute 20. Bomb plant's no longer important. He needs to focus on his headshots, but Milky will deny the dream. Twitch chat in shambles. YouTube as well. 14 game points. Uphill struggle, to put it mildly. Well, that's cut down the memes by 60%. See what else they can do.
Yeah, it would be a real shame if they then just lost against P250s, wouldn't it? There's a Deeg in there as well.
P250 is the most perfect, balanced weapon in the game. Shotguns aside, of course. I think
You
people
always
have...
love the P250. It's always there for you.
Yeah. Indeed it is. I think, you know, I've been on the shotguns a lot recently. I've got a rifle competition this weekend. But the shotguns have been fun. We need to add slugs to Danger Zone. That's what we need. Too OP to put in competitive Counter-Strike, but as like a care package drop.
Oh, yeah.
It would be. Will this be fun for ORKS? Olymp manages to survive, somewhat outmaneuvered by Flames, but he is still standing. The big guns delivering on this occasion. Thinks maybe creating some space, showing some presence. The team are coming in behind him. The second round maybe for the likes of ORKS. If you named your team after a comment from HLTV, what kind of logo would you create for it? Like a big green thing with long ears and a massive nose, or what? What does an orc even look like? I don't play this kind of games. What's that, like a Warcraft?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know, have you seen Lord of the Rings?
I don't
You're
watch
not a
anime,
fancy man in
mate.
general?
I don't watch anime, sorry.
Anime, wow. Good to know. Wow. Do have the guns out from Vitality. Finally a chance for the AKs. No, Zywoo's been rifling a lot lately. Said he's enjoying the AK recently. Let's see if he can close out the map with it. I think I'm glad that ORKS didn't get 16-0'd. You know, HLTV, if they'd have heard, they already named the team, sort of, and then they get 16-0'd. I don't know what they're going to go with. Sure, it would have been chaotic. Veggie's got off to a good start then. Played on VP briefly, did Veggie. That's a good trade from Zywoo. That AK is springing into life. Still a lot more to do, though, because his teammates are fooling around him. 2-on-3 to try and overturn.
Brain is processing where the CTs might be. SNX has made his way towards top mid. He has a bad weapon for the job in terms of range. Perhaps he can collect something. He'll collect an AK, but can he get into the action fast enough? His teammates need help. You can see him disengaging. And again, Zywoo will be wondering why. Positioned himself well, just showing the AK. Oh, that was the chance gone. Nice taps from SNX. Spinks then 16 seconds to do more damage, trying to find this clutch as the clock runs down. One more to go, quick reload. Stuck by the pillar. There was a jump there from Spinks, and SNX will get another round for the Orcs. Happy faces. How long will this run go on for, though?
Not a bad recovery here from Zywoo initially, but SNX coming in on that flank, just about getting that tap onto Zywoo. Wasn't in a good enough position to close out the round, even if it came a little close towards the end. Jump not going according to plan for Spinks. Molly was put down into ARAM early, but Vitality are ready to pounce here with a lot of utility. Problem is, there's a big rotate from ORKS. They've just pushed through underpass, so they've got 4 players towards A. They're ready for a shutdown. Well, that was a round where they have all the reads, they have the info against the low weapons. No issues there. Another test about to be sent their way over on the ORKS side. Elsewhere on the other side of the bracket, of this upper bracket, is Astralis going up against NIP. Winner of this game will play the winner of that game. Still very early on. HS, wow, what a shift he's putting in this round. That CT AK delivering. He's got a triple kill.
Is this the
to
run?
See the experience shine.
Is this the run? That's the question.
All the way back.
All the way back. Spinks and Magisk remain.
Wanted to clear out close angles with the molly so we can get that bomb back. Flash will be heard. Doesn't matter though. SNX with that MP9 doing great work. And Spinks will be shut down as well. So a flawless round for ORKS, not losing any players.
Looking focused as well, which is good. I think maybe it was, you know, quite jolly before, but it's like, all right, we're winning some rounds. Let's just focus on the next one, see how it goes. finding success. So back to business faces. This is good.
Good to see. Definitely do look focused at the start of this round. Only into the mid boxes to try and deny Vitality. Vitality will start to slowly establish that mid control with the Deegs and the Scout. Do almost get the feeling that this round could finish, or this game could finish with a round like this from Vitality, where their players just land a few headshots. Who knows? Let's wait and see.
Swing and a miss from Apex. Indeed, often a game has been ended like this, but this might not be one of them. Although Zywoo and Pistols may have something to say about this. Sort of little bait there, the jungle player making a few steps. They're in the reds. Olim's just like, nah, mate, just hunt him down. Give him the 1v1. It is Zywoo, though. He's got 40 seconds, man. That bomb is very far away. Zywoo is surrounded, and now there's only 2 of them left. Veggie on the site with 22 HP, and he knows exactly where he is! Oh God. Just has a picture of the round, man.
It is so fun watching him work, watching him try and work out those scenarios. HS has stepped up in recent rounds. I mean, Zywoo holding the angle, pre-aiming for the jump up. And he waits for this, gets a headshot, finds that little gap in the smoke. Suddenly you think it is very winnable. Doesn't happen, but the fact he even makes it feel like it's possible is wild. Here come the guns though. Zywoo's got the ore. Almost able to land that shot. Meanwhile, Olim pushing through underpass. Spinks caught out. Zywoo gets one in reply, and Veggie not here in time. Zywoo ready for both. He about to 30 bomb. He doesn't even go down there. 3 HP, but he survives.
No respect when he scopes in whatsoever. Just gonna keep peeking. 4 on 3 for Vitality. Zywoo has all the angles. Not sure if SNX is close enough to hear that scope. Yeah, he'll hear these footsteps. Flamesy's here to deal. Or is he? It's a very quick swing for SNX. He knows there are more lurkers. Dealt with. But we know that there's even more lurkers. Bomb site has been taken now. Milky making his way towards CT as Magis tries to clear it. Has he been heard? Just running straight into the hands of Milky as Apex will go for the transfer, and that will fail. ORKS are heading towards that halfway mark now. Well, they're pretty much there once they reach 7. We have a different game on our hands now.
Obviously 7 rounds in a row for ORKS, who couldn't pick up a single T round themselves. They're looking for the flawless shutout again. Spacing could have been uncomfortable when they went down into the disadvantage, but the player's able to bring the round back. Make sure they set up outside that A site, ready to play retake. And now we've got the double AWP setup in play for ORKS. Hoping they can continue their success. Milky, very aggressive. I like that the confidence is still there. This run boost, so hard to hit though, and Milky is in trouble. Flames gets him out of there right at the start of the round.
Very, very lost indeed. Unfortunate timing for Milky with the play from Vitality. That's a very early 5-on-4. Minute 30 on the clock. HS outstaying his welcome despite eating the flashbang. That just increases the urgency here for ORKS. Could be the end of the line for them unless they can find more from this. Then there were 2. Olimp is in trouble. 15 HP for him. Both coming for Flamesy. That will allow Vitality to take control. All over the A-bomb site. Where is SNX headed? Going all the way around. Better get your skates on. They've both got kits. They're both pretty tagged. One coming from CT, one coming from T-Spawn. Smoke won't be there forever, but this is a lot of time being burned. They've got to find these frags quickly. Ethnic's going to be the one to make all the noise, and Spinks will dispatch him. That's going to be the end of the line then. Vitality take it 16-7, very close to a 16-0, but not quite there. Either way,